My name is Al Wicks.
And Al?
I'm in mechanical engineering at Virginia Tech, faculty. And we've been involved in the Grand Challenges and now the Urban Challenge. And this year we were a Track A team, which means that we got some reasonable funding, which allowed us to move our operation up to a level that I think we are really competitive. And
how did you do in the Grand Challenge?
The first Grand Challenge, we made the finals. We made the finals in all the Grand Challenges. The first Grand Challenge, we made the finals and proceeded out of the start gate and went about 100 yards. And our vehicle locked up a brake and we stopped. Okay? The second Grand Challenge, we had two vehicles that qualified that qualified a site visit. We went to the qualifying event in Ontario. Both vehicles made through qualifying, and we took both vehicles to the desert. Both vehicles were Ingersoll Rand utility vehicles. They're four-wheel drive, big golf carts is what I'm saying. Top speed 25 miles an hour. So, the first Grand Challenge, we didn't even have enough gas on board to finish, so we knew that we weren't going to finish that race. We could go out about 50, 60 miles, and we knew we were going to stop. Right?
You were so under-sponsored you couldn't get gas?
Well, it wasn't quite that bad, but there was certainly fun. The second Grand Challenge, we didn't have any real serious sponsorship. Each vehicle, we probably, with donations and everything, had 100 to 125,000 in each vehicle. And when you talk about, the people like Stanford and Carnegie Mellon, they're talking $1 million into their vehicles. The second Grand Challenge, we had the technology to stay on the road, and had we not had engine failure and a generator failure, we had an old generator, we didn't have a new generator, and it failed on us at the worst possible time. But not to make excuses, we still weren't competitive. Our vehicle would go 25 miles an hour if you aimed it down a steep hill, and that's about the maximum we could go. We just didn't have, a vehicle like a Ford Escape or anything like that to operate in. So the $1 million have brought us up to a level that we at Virginia Tech are now competitive with what I use the big boys in this area.
Well, in fact, you actually are in the top three.
We are, and that is because of, we've got the right funding, we got the right vehicles. We now are in a position where we can compete because we're much better financed. Virginia Tech's a public university. We have to follow the rules of the state, which is a lot more strict than a private university, where they can fund what they want and obviously not fund what they want. So for us, funding was, the $1 million, the Track A was very, very important. So from my point of view, we're now competitive. We can move in and play on the same fields that some of these other people have. We've done it with undergraduates and graduate students. We have one PhD student. We have no postdocs. This is a couple of old faculty members working with graduate students.
You have nobody embedded with you?
No.
Because Stanford and Carnegie, they both have guys embedded with them from General Motors and Stanford.
No. What we actually did, one of the big things that we've done, we've teamed with a small company called Torque Technologies. If you look on the door here, what Torque Technology really is, it's a little spin-off, an LLC, that Charlie and I spun off from the university.
Charlie is?
Charlie Reinholtz, who is the point of contact for Darpa, the team leader, if you will. Those guys there are all former graduate students, and they're the kind of the brain trust to what we've done in the previous Grand Challenges. Both Charlie and I are extremely dedicated to our teaching, and the legacy that we leave as professionals is going to be through our students.
Third finisher of the 2007 Urban Challenge.